Ukari Figgs answers with a 3.
Most outstanding player of the Final Four.
The new champions of the WNBA.
I started playing basketball and I was 6 years old. I walk up to the table and of course I get the cheerleading application. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna cheerlead, I'm gonna play basketball. And they're like, well, there aren't any girls in the basketball league. And so my dad's like, well, there are now. I realized at that point I was pretty good at basketball and had a future in basketball, but I also knew I wanted to use that to go to a college that would allow me to pursue my engineering degree. So that's, of course, kind of where Purdue came from. Luckily, I made the right decision and became a Boilermaker. There were a lot of classes actually that were tough. And obviously trying to do basketball and engineering at the same time made it a little more difficult. To be able to get to the national championship after all of the adversity that we went through, but to still be able to work towards our goal was amazing. The championship game was the last weekend in March, and so we had exams and heat and mass transfer. What's my option here? He's like, well, I'll send it with you and someone can proctor it for you. I'm like, okay. After the first game, started studying for my heat and mass transfer exam. I took the exam, I wasn't sure. I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. Got to move on to the championship game. And so I always tell people the reason I shot 0 for 8 in the first half of the championship game was because I was still worried about my heat mass transfer exam. But I did get a B in the class, so I must not have done too bad on the exam, so it worked out. When the clock was counting down, we just both looked at each other and we couldn't believe it.
It's over! Purdue wins 62-45, capturing the national championship.
Basketball obviously has done a lot of great things for me. You know, I've got to travel all over the world and meet so many great people and paid for my education and that type of thing. So the resources that Purdue provides for all the engineering students is amazing. There's so much you can do with the engineering degree, and it was really hard for me initially to even know, like, okay, I'm a mechanical engineer, now what do I do, you know? Here at Toyota in Kentucky, I'm assistant manager in our production engineering department. Maintain all the tooling, equipment. We do studies for parts, fit, design changes. We manage those as well. The automotive industry and just manufacturing in general is very dynamic and ever-changing. It's really challenging, but it's fun to be able to come in and every day have something different, typically, that you're working on and you're problem solving and you're going through and making sure that we're making the right decisions for the company and for our customers and for our team members. For me, every day I come in and I feel like I'm going to help somebody, right? It's either going to be one of the team members or it's going to be a customer to make sure they get the car they wanted. Whether it's sports or engineering or whatever field you select, a mentor is very important and something that I value very much. I still have some mentors that are there at Purdue that you know, I still contact when I make decisions because they're people I respect and people who've always kind of guided me in the right direction. So I definitely think it's valuable to have those people to tell you you can do it.